Thank you, camera. That's what I wanted to see on a recently filled stomach. I'm late. I'm so sorry. I had to eat breakfast because I had plenty of time to do it, and I didn't do it. And now I'm late. Now I'm a late boy. Why do I have notifications? Oh, that's why. Local friendly neighborhood bot. That's why. Okay, right, streaming from the depths. I need to type everything. I'm a professional streamer. If you like professional streams like this one, remember to subscribe if you're watching later on the VOD channel, because that's very helpful. Thank you. Right. I remember how to type. Oh, so much peanut butter stuck in my teeth. My goodness. Please don't crash on me from the depths. That'd be bad. Not late because of sandwich. We are totally on schedule. And which? Not and which. What is an and which? And which? Right, and eyes. There we go. Hello, Night World. Hello, Emmy Boyd. Hello, Elieval. Hello, Duker. New game news from FTD Info. Yep. Eating sandwich. It was a very good sandwich. Triple stacked peanut butter and jam, or jelly to the Americans. Hello, Sooty. All right, and yes, there's new. Oh, there's news. Like literally, I looked at Discord. There's news. What the hell is it? Not split fiction. What the balls is it called? And of course, naturally, it doesn't get friggin' posted to my friggin' Patreon Discord. Right, Split Sequence is the tactical RPG that Brilliant Skies, the makers of From the Depths, have been working on for about 2 years. They've sent it off to a publisher, and it's big news. So, good on Brilliant Skies. I'm going to be showing that off on the channel when it's publicly available. Yay. Otis said it here shoves nuts in his mouth. Sooty! Oh. If you take a witch, cut off her tongue, you get an andwich, because she cannot spell her S's. That seems not unnecessarily violent to witches. Alright, yo, how's your day? Hello, Lonier. I'm in a rush. I'm a rushing person. What are they doing? Ah! Oh no, I have no water. Ah! My water bottle's empty. No! Ah! Everything's... I have no water. I have no water. I have no water. I have no water. Ah! Now I have water. It's so much better. Hello, border. I just see that border noise. Did I post on the blue sky? No, I didn't. Now I have. I'm winning. Does he have water? I have water now. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh, I need to spam. Oh, I need to spam. I need to spam. I need to spam. Wow, what the hell was that? Huh? Oh, hello, Fire Force 5. I enjoy your content very much. I struggle with big mods. Have one where I tried with A, B, X, Y, and heavy, then water material, all heavy to float. It does, but I struggle with the interior desync. What? Oh, there was an effect on that. My goodness. Well, thank you. Very nice to hear that. I've never seen what you've just done. Oh man, streamer's back. Oi! Twitch, can you hack into work for once? What is that? I've never seen that. That's a funky chat message. Yeah, I think that's a new thing. Like, try effect? I don't know what that does. Fire Force, you have managed to surprise everyone. What the hell was I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we go over there. And we do that. Now what happened? It was good news has happened. Panic! Ah! A hype hype train has begun. What was the hype train? Nothing wrong with sewing and speed as far as looking at their innards. Yeah. Okay, it's a bits thing. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, thank you for the bits, people. Ah. Thank you for the bits, Night World. Much appreciated. We are now at... We're at 2% hype train. We've never been this high on the hype train before. Never in our lives. Or in my life. There's been a few updates on Plutona vehicles to fix spreadsheet notes. Yes! That is good news. What was I doing? Alright, I've spammed on the Discworld. Discworld? Discord. And that means I need to go find the Plutona hub. My goodness! Wait, what? Hype train is what the hell? What? Oh, thank you, Fire Force, for the subscription. There's so much. What the? What is happening? Ah! Why is it this stream where I'm horribly disorganized, where all the good things are happening? Okay then, don't jinx yourself otherwise. All right. I haven't even finished setting things up. You people are awesome. Plutona hub. Did I spell P hub right? I hope so. Okay then. Pinned. Pinned. There we go. Man, what is even going on? I don't know. Oh yeah, I did fix the issues he listed for the Anubis besides one which I made worse. Oh yeah, that's in the stream notes. Look at Anubis. Right, what else can I look at today? I do know I need to look at the Anubis. I also need to summon my spreadsheets. Through the power of Grayskull, I summon spreadsheets. And I will spread those sheets throughout the land to everyone who deserves a spreadsheet. I woke up weird and nothing's changed. Okay. Breathe, Mordecai, breathe. Alright, did I pin that? Yes, I did. I got my spreadsheets. I need the craft library. Am I good? I think I'm good. No, I also need... Ah, screw it. I'll look at the... If I have to look at the rules, I'll pop it up. Adding 2 more sub-vehicles. I would say the Lawrence is like 88% done, functionality-wise. Cool. Okay, so, looking at stream to-do list. What? Right, look at new Anubis. Where do I find that? Is it on the workshop? Oh, damn it, that is the thing I forgot. I needed to look at the new... I needed to look at the workshop. Okay, then. Hurry up, Steam Workshop. Thank you. Right, please enjoy this. Oh, the Steam Workshop's being slow today. Ah! So how's your day going, chat? My day is going great. Anubis. I'll put it in the updated BP channel. Okay, thank you, Death Pancakes. Alright, most recent. Nope. And for guys were. And I really wish, like, your settings would stick for a hot second. Alright, Amphitasma, whoa. And most recent. Yeah. Indica Curve. Most recent. Okay. Stone Light. Okay, nothing new on the workshop. Excellent. I'm gonna keep the workshop open because we'll be looking at stuff. Pretty well. Good to hear, Amiiboard. I should start doing stuff instead of telling myself I should start doing stuff, but otherwise it's okay. Yeah, I find the best thing is just like, don't wait until you feel like doing something because you'll be waiting a long time. Who knew that a combo frag Itchy and EMP at 1k RPM would decimate any craft? I mean, yeah, that does, well, almost any craft. That combination sounds like it would do very badly against, like, the front end of a flying brick. Hey, Border, how are we feeling today, energy-wise? I see what you're doing, Elival. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I have a crap ton of editing to do later, but that's okay. I have energy. 53 minutes. I just saw that some of my craft apparently needs some updating. Yep. Gotta get on that someday soon. Get on it sooner. Combine the two things. Put on in the background a podcast or a YouTube series, like one of mine, that you've been meaning to get through, and just do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it. I need to go find the blueprints. Updated blueprints. Right. Here it is, BW. Okay then, right, so updated Anubis, this is what I'm gonna... Oh no, my folders! You get to see my entire folders! Okay. Yoop. God, there's jam in my teeth! It's almost like I've been eating jam! Someone help! I'm in a jam! Or jam is in me! Oh no! Traffic control cannot help me now. Alright, where am I? Here I am. Here I am, once again. I'm thinking of the popcorn. I don't know. Let's go here. Issue is currently in a Minecraft server, which is slightly addicting. Boo! I played Minecraft for 20 minutes, and then I couldn't access my Microsoft Xbox account, so, like, you know... I'm jealous because you can play Minecraft. Something about that said it is very funny. Bodo, what was that folder titled Scantily Clad Canoes? You saw nothing, pancakes! Dear God. What is a Minecraft account? Ada. Oh! Did you do it old school? I haven't tested the craft on so I've mostly been circling while my testing rig takes the run of the shots, but I can rip target, targets apart. I own the game, but the server runs a Yarhar client. Okay, nice. Minecraft's like that to deep, instead of boats, you make boats that don't move. That sounds boring! Since some friends don't have the monies. Also, if any company deserves to be pirated, it's Microsoft. Yeah, I said it. I've suffered on piracy a lot in my old age. Because, quite frankly, when you can't hold private companies accountable for what they do, piracy becomes a form of protest. Which is annoying, because the execs don't lose any money. Anyway, cheerful things. New Anubis. Right, so, first thing first, I need to go find the Anubis here. Because... Temple of Anubis. Right, let's have a look-see here. How expensive was it before? I don't remember. Oh! Oh, hello! Some vehicles. And that is my boring... That's my boring stuff. What was I doing? I was doing this. Bit of a frame drop immediately loading this thing in, so I'm not sure the sub-vehicles were the best of ideas. Let's see here. What were my notes? First things first, material weapon restrictions lifted, can experiment to prove effectiveness, can optimize block count, a single HA block, heavy armor blocks on the elbow. Let's have a look-see here. Blueprint maintenance tools, heavy. I don't see any heavy armor single beams. Actually, let's just do this. On this fella here. Alright, this has been lightened a lot by the looks of it. How much does the old one cost? I'm just trying to remember. Armor is very thin on the rear, but understandably so. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see. How about you, sir? Alright, so that didn't get fixed. That didn't get fixed at all. Again, Death Pancakes, this is what I'm talking about. You could put a single 3-meter beam there instead of 3 single ones. So that is still on the list, unfortunately. What else? I reduced the cost of the statue to make up for the 2 new sub-vehicles. Okay, true. Mildly thicker on the front. Big cannons installed too. Wait, big cannons? What? Alright, this just has laser. Whoop. What is this? Provide a better service than the pirates, people automatically move back to the normal side, yeah. 20% more expensive than getting out of the water on its own now. Bro, forget pirated miners. Steam OS is just better. Just move to Linux. Got it. Mighty create mods and something. Catching up a jet. Fix it in a version I deleted. Oops. Well, that needs to be fixed, preferably. Right. Again, this thing has dropped the frame rate down to 30 just by existing, and From the Depths does that when it's like constantly needed to recalculate collision physics. So let's see here, what else on my little naughty list? Optimize lock count, easy down, and make cheaper when possible. I think you did the opposite. Temple of Anubis is 471. Updated, thruster craft. Yep, you made it more expensive. That was the opposite of what we needed. Where possible, repair bots need to be removed. And just double checking. Repair. Nope. Okay, no repair bots there. And no repair bots there. And just to be extra sure, no repair bots here. And no repair bots there. Okay, very good. Besides, it made it more expensive so I can give better missile defense, which I think was one of the bigger problems. True. I mean, yeah, I did say where possible, so, yeah, like... Yeah, repair bots need removed, needs to be able to get out of the water in case it shuts itself down, and needs more missile defense. So if I turn this off... Very nice. So if we go back to there, we can see the warp rods are probably Wow! Look at that! The thing technically floats. Well, not technically, it does. Where's the warp rod? If I was a warp rod, where would I be? If I was a warp rod, where would I be? There is a warp rod. Oh boy, this takes a hot second to recharge. But that's okay, this thing shouldn't need to bounce in and out of the water like crazy. This is very clever. What? Can this thing move? Yes, it can. Why did that not work? Hold on, so let's just look at this thing. Like so. Temple of Anubis. Needs more missile defense, and I believe over here this is the missile defense, because what this? Missile controller. Whoops. What is this? Oh, interceptors. Alright, so I'm not sure that interceptors are the best idea for this thing, because they are... they're expensive, and they're not as strong as they used to be, so... There's that. This is an improvement, though. So I think I'm gonna have... Alright, where can I put notes that people will find it? Alright, I'm just gonna put new notes on the Temple of Anubis. Right. New version. Updated version. I think what? Right. Still needs block count reduction. And wow, I can't spell count or block apparently. All right. So, block. But we should probably combat test this thing first, honestly. It always worked the first time, but every time after is a gamble. Warp drives don't work sometimes. Couldn't figure out why. Yep, I've literally never touched warp drives. Okay, arc, but elite. What is the name you give my Stonelight arc? I don't remember. I think it's just the arc. Hello, Hoi Leppa. The physics trained guys have a video already showing the compatibility. We can have war trains. Oh, because much of the design of a couple people in this campaign. What the people? And the dragon will be a full military assault. Okay. What other missile defense would be able to fit compatibility? I was thinking Seawas, but that would be our decoys. Spinning decoys in particular. Although in this case, this is an easy design. So, I don't know why people keep forgetting about heat and radar decoys. They work incredibly well if you set them up correctly, and they are by far the cheapest form of missile defense. Admittedly, they're rubbish against remote-guided missiles or laser-guided, but yeah, again, easy design. All we really want missile defense-wise is that you can't just, like, brain-dead spam radar missiles at this thing and just expect it to work. Ah, I'm just bad at reading late, right? On the arc. Me too. Maybe not the smartest choice for spreadsheet work. Wait, what? But okay, at least one craft that doesn't need any updating. Okay, yeah. Right. Interceptors. Quite expensive. Try heat/radar decoys. Does not need to be missile proof against everything. I can't spell decoys, apparently. Alright, I can't spell radar. I can't spell interceptors. Interceptors. There we go. Alright. Let us throw our friend here. Whoops. Let's throw our friend here against a friend. What do we test against this thing? Damn it. Wait. Right. What do... Look at the stats. I am. So we're currently at the aircraft section. After that, we'll check out the galleys. Yep. Laser rocked defense in the eyes. Okay, just reading lead. Whoop! Thank you, Duger. Ah! Wrong button. Whoop. I love stretching. I need to do it more. Okay. What did we throw this thing against? I do not remember. This didn't need anything like that, so I'm just going to find a Glakave thing that's $470 and just go for it. Alright, $470. The Vortex. I think the Did I throw this against the Gravistar? Which is a Godly. That might not have been... Wait, Dulax? No. I think I did throw this against the Gravistar, and it won. Also for the order, I'm not sure how to make it more land avoidant, that's just FD the AI. When in doubt... What's the Otter again? Hold on a second. Otter. The Otter is... Huh? Needs Grooving Jet needs to be moved above the waterline. Are you sure you're talking about the right thing here? Oh wait, no, there's two things called the Otter. Damn it! Oh crap, one of them needs to be renamed. Rubber terrain proofing and stricter land avoidance. The short version of that is add better steering. Because that would... We need to rename stuff. Also, I don't know, we're gonna need to decide that. At some point, I need to dedicate a stream to renaming stuff. Because we do have some duplicate names. We'll do that once we've looked at that. Actually, while I'm here, and while... Brazier, ignore this, right? Alright, let's see how this goes. I believe the Gravy Star is a cram boat. How strong is that, Lambs? Oh, doesn't the Gravistar also launch nukes? Or did I throw this thing against the ornithologist? I don't remember. Okay, I need to go find me rules. Oh boy. Okay, let's go... Okay. Alright, maybe the Gravistar wasn't the best idea. What did I test this thing against? Does anyone remember? I don't remember at all. I need to go... Why am I going with the rules section? Why did I do that? I genuinely don't remember why I did that. Why did I do that? No, it's the to-do list. That's why I wanted to go. Okay. Craft the campaign. Includes renaming to get rid for that share the same name. Very good. I think Sewol is the biggest, like... Alright, so this is what I've done here. So... Right, so we've done... like, some things on here. So this is where we're up to. Optimization for least lag possible. Standardizing nuke vehicles. That's what we need to do. Includes renaming for craft that share the same name. Now I will not forget. Hooray! Right, so Gravistar was not the best test vehicle for that, because it is a frickin' godly that spawns nukes. So that was my bad. Let's try this again. What is this thing that had a bunch of missiles on it? 470, I think. What did we do? Relativity, Dual Axe, Vortex. Very fast lead. Doesn't have enough. We got 2. Should I make it bigger? Check the turning circle. Gravity head eats the things for breakfast is the exact counter. Okay. Doesn't have enough missile defense. Sure about the order. Very close line. Goodbye, noobs. There's a grand values or death. Stay, fall turning circle 50 meters is never ever correct. Equal cost of old ship and I think ornithologist. Okay. Anubis tried to swat a nuke away like someone keeping a mosquito away from their face. Should not be default. Gotcha. Bring it up because it's a problem for ship pathfinding. Usually so have a ton of missiles. What is the vehicle for? I didn't got that. Alright, so we're making a custom campaign here. A giant custom campaign, as you can see by all these designs. Where is the ornithologist? I don't remember where I put it. There we go. I've got jam seeds stuck in my teeth. Ah, this is terrible. This is literally the worst. No one's ever suffered more than I have. Ever! Whee! Bloody hell, actually that is a lambs and a half. Wow. You know what? Maybe this is okay. Honestly, like, I would have preferred this thing to be a little cheaper, but looking at how it works, this is like a giant middle finger to people who think that Stone Light will be easy. I don't know who would be thinking of that. So let's just double check. Actually, you know what? I'm coming around on this. Mostly because this thing makes me so happy every time it does something. It's tickling the butt! It is tickling the butt! It's a butt tickler! Resonance has a ton of remote missiles, just need to switch off weapons from the main controls. Need to double the amount of vehicles in this campaign. No, we don't! Your lies are your lies are terrible! I do like that in Deco. Oh yeah, the newest mother was up to puke scarab interceptors at the start of the fight. Really? Also crystals, got the idea from use of crystals. This is sibling energy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it does throw up little... That's cool. You know what? Nope. Death pancakes? You sold me. Done. Updated. No more notes. Just reduce the block count a little bit. With the elbows and stuff. And then, yeah, chuck it in updated blueprints, because this thing's done. It's good. We love it. Yep. Yep, I am ceremoniously changing the color on the spreadsheet. You got it? Interceptors are hardly much more than decorative, but I think they're cool. That's easy design. Right. Done. No, did he fall? He fell! He did indeed fall! Oh no! He's fallen and he can't get up! All the campaigns need to do 5 different playthroughs to see all the crafts. Yeah. Were the vehicles submitted? Did you build them all? Submitted. Yeah. He's still fighting. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is this is a problem. Still trying their best. Okay. Right. Well done, Death Pancakes. Alright. Just going over, yeah, block counters, all the things you need to do, and yeah, like, I don't know. I guess we can forget about it making it too cheap, because damn, you're not killing this thing with missiles easily. Okay then. No more notes. Look at that blank white on the spreadsheet. Isn't that fantastic? Gonna do the same over here. Alright. Hold on. T3. Huh? Are you kidding me? Okay. Temple of Anubis. And removed. Where are you? There you are. Removed. And removed. Nice. Mortal Kombat's won Platono in a week. Just a week away. Oh, whoa. Platono just a week away. Just 1 week. Alright. And just, yeah, optimize the block count in the elbows. Chuck it for tactical spaghetti. To find in the updated blueprints folder, and we are good to go. Hell yeah. Platooned in a week. In a week. I'm so happy about this information. So am I. I'm definitely not panicking, because it's definitely almost finished. Okay then. Next. Well, actually, let's look at this spreadsheet. Because now we can carry... Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Thank you, Death Pancakes, for your gift this day. To have the little non-orange spot on the... on the giant orange and red slab of the Stonelight presents. Oh boy. Alright, so now, what are we looking at? We've got to look at the Needhog, the Era, Scarab, and Soul. And this thing has already been... This thing already has notes on it, but it probably needs more, let's be honest. Let's look at the Needhog, Era, Scarab, and Soul. Alright. We're just going to... Oh my word, he's trying to swim. Our boy is trying to swim. Our boy is trying to swim. Dude, dude. Our boy is trying to swim. Dude, dude. Our boy is trying to swim. Dude, dude. Our boy is trying to swim. Okay, logging in. Whoop. Right, what do we got? What we got here? Right, Needhog. I might already have this. I don't know. Whoops. Needhog. Needhog. Wait, no. It's the Needhog's a plane. What am I doing? Are you enjoying the swimming? Are you enjoying the swimming? If not, too bad. That is what has happened. And UFOs, which I believe is in the thrustercraft. Which is the Era. Era. There it is. Found it. Era, Scarab. And Soul. Actually, 3 is plenty, but I'm going to download the Soul anyway. Actually, yeah, while I'm here. The Soul. And the Mushroom. What? How do you say it? The Mershavar Astra. There we go, and then we do spacecraft another day. Hooray! Did the Anubis's head just... Okay, it doesn't quite do a 360. That would be a bit much. Why is he looking at the camera? Hello, Toxic Cube. Hey, Orange, you know what info I'm also happy about? Otherwise. Yay! Twitch has sent me to Bufferland. Refusing to use a high enough bit rate to keep up with the buffer. No. The next thing I want to tackle is self-hiding interceptors. It's going to be about... Self-hiding? What? He's waving to us. Why does he look at the camera? This process doesn't get enough disruption because he is a god and he sees you. Mashifar's notes are very outdated. You just never updated the sheet when I pinged you about the update. Oh. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh god, he did the exorcist thing with his head. Again, due to Twitch, I'm having a mid-bar the stream and I keep going further around. Refresh. How is the past, Ellie? Are the dinosaurs cool as I think they are? How helpful. Buffered my way back to the art streams. Oh, wow. I really want to do those art streams more because honestly, I want to do art more, but as it turns out... Well, okay, Stonelight canoe time. There... Oh no. Oh dear. Alright, well, it is laser canoe time. I'm just going to shove all the things where they need to be. Right, Needhog needs to go in the jet section. Let's go. Planes. 10. Needhog. Thrustercraft. The rest go there. Perfect. Alright. Alright, canoe time. Canoe time. Canoe time. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it now. Lol. Alright. How canoe do I want to make this? We're going to make a small canoe. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Default size canoe because I'm cool like that. Thank you, Elieval, for this gift. For this gift you have given us. Spaced armor on top? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, when in doubt, like, notice I'm not doing the pole thing. I refuse to do the pole thing anymore, because apparently it's bad. And I like the thing to be like so. Right, we have a nice cozy inner layer. Why did I forget to put another layer of stuff over there? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, why did love do this to me? I don't know. Whoa. Alright. Custom related CPP, tell me soon. I don't know Bodawise's what? What was I? I don't know Bodawise's reaction yet. Oh dear. I will hear this in a minute. We need to change every sub-vehicle to be canoe-shaped. Almighty sub-vehicle shield needs to be canoe-shaped. You know, at some point in the distant future, we need to do a campaign that actually does... Admittedly, the real Canoemageddon I'm gonna have to do myself, because this was Canoemageddon, and then no one built any goddamn canoes, so this is your fault. I might sacrifice the seaweeds on the state, there's 10 sub-stats, and that already hurts so much. Can I request a 0Q pulse laser? You got it, Elieval. Thank you, Sooty. Round canoe. Oh yeah, don't worry. This thing's gonna have round and pulse laser. Alright. Right, so now there's a fun rule of thumb I like to do. How wide is this? This is 13 meters wide, so I'm going to put 2, 3, 12, close enough. 4 compartments. How pointy do we want this thing? How pointy do we want the canoe? How pointy do we want it? Whoops. Ow, ow, my buttocks. Ow, my entire buttocks. So we do that. And if we do this, we can start making the canoe bed. Is everyone paying close attention? This is how you canoe. This is one way how you canoe. Also, building in fleet colors is really fun and I need to do it more often. So we go there, and we go there. We got a nice little 3x3 space in there. 2, 3, 4, and now we round. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah, we're gonna make our little canoe-y thing. Yay! Let's not be too light on the crowd for the player to see crowd more than once over the course of 3 to 5 years. I think I would continue to canoe by making some very bad canoes. Hell yeah. It's just gonna turn into another Platoon of BW. You know this deep in your heart. Well, not if I build everything. 800 craft this time though. No! Each faction needs even more strict rule enforcement, even more wacky rules that make it infinitely more inconvenient to check. Yep. Hey, when are we gonna get a canoe style guide like the one for the Deepwater Guard Pathos style and such? I don't frickin' know. Like, here's how you build a canoe. Make it pointy at both ends. Actually, no. Canoes are open-topped. Pointy at both ends, open-top canoe. Pointy at both ends, closed-top kayak. There, done. I have done the guide. I win. Now give me all your money. I've educated you. Give me your money. Give me your money because it is funny. Why am I putting effort into this canoe? Why am I doing that? Because I care. I think that's the answer. Don't ask me why the Legend of Zelda songs live in my head. They just do. They just do. Hell yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere, I think. I think we're getting somewhere. If we're not going anywhere, do let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe if we're not getting anywhere. And we got that. Perfect. And now we fill the bottom with stuff. Wait, no. Premature! Premature, damn it. Let the light shine down on you. Also, really, I should have just made this thing metal, like, entirely out of alloy, because that would have made my life easier. Needs to fly, otherwise using offsets. Woo! Thank you for the one-bit cheer, Fire Force. Very nice. Canoe time, send otherwise to his happy place. Looks more like a sub. Listen. It's gonna look canoe-shaped in a hot second, you will see. Oh, you'll see! Oh, you'll see, and then you'll be sorry! Probably, I don't know. What fills you with regret, chat? What fills you with regret? Alright, here we go. And there we go. We're building a canoe. This is all your fault. Chat, this is what you wanted. You wanted a canoe, and now you got it. Are you happy with your life decision today? If you're not happy with your life decisions, I can suggest therapy, but there's no cure for canoe. Oh yeah. And also, Elival, you did send me to my happy place, you cheeky sod. How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? Also, this is definitely the armor scheme of all time. Definitely the armor scheme of all time. Da-da-da. I am forcing myself to use beam slopes. You're welcome, everybody. You are welcome for the beam slope usage. Honestly, why am I expecting you to be thankful for that? Because it's just my life that's being made easier. Also, there's something about yellow wedges that's very nice. Very nice, yes. Yes, very nice. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. Nope, actually do ask me why I'm doing this, because if I answer you, maybe I will learn things. Alright, wait, no, I just remembered there's something I need to chuck up. Hold on. Where's the text box? Do I have one? Yep, there we go. Terribly sorry, folks. I forgot to put that up. Okay, everyone feels me regret that and Burger King. I use the default green for the wedges and default blue for the second layer of wedges. It does, no joke, it is very helpful to color code when you build. Right then. Jolly good. We have front of canoe. And now we're just going to double the length. We need to make the end of this more pointer. Thankfully, I know exactly how to do that because I'm a genius. Watch this. We're going to get cheap canoeness. Well, I mean, not cheap canoeness, but, remember, kids, it is a serious medical issue. If you go to the doctor and say, I'm sorry, you've run out of canoeness, and then you've got to be like, no! And he's going to be like, yes, I'm terribly sorry. You have run out of canoeness. Also, your doctor is former President Barack Obama. You're welcome. I hope you are pleased with this information. And if you are not, be sure to write a letter to your local president. Everyone gets one. That is the rules. Okay, I'm going to stick alloy over here because why am I making my life more complicated? This does not need to be complicated. This is a silly goddamn canoe for silly reasons. Chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Look what you've made me do. You've made me canoe. Do you realize what you've done? Do you realize what you have done here? Look what you have done. Look what you have done. I'm sorry to care how this canoe turns out. It's going to be an impressively huge waste of time for everybody. Okay, not a huge waste of time for everybody, but you know. Curses! No! Waterwise, stop caring so much about the canoe shape. It doesn't matter. I cannot physically stop myself. Gosh darn it, where there it is. And look at, yes, I'm using offsets. I am using offsets. Are you proud of me, Mom? No! Well, you telling me that standard stone is light? Column of 5 for stone get bright. Yep. What Obama? You could have said lawyer. Don't know if I trust Dr. Obama. Barack wise. The canoe shape matters a lot. You know what? You're right. It does. Oh, curses. No, now I have to do this. No, I have to do this. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do... Now I have to need to do offsets around the entire hull. Look what you've done, Chad. Look what you've done. This canoe intermission is going to take approximately a million billion years. I've just done it. Never mind. We're good. We're all good. Now I need to paint. Grumble, 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 grumble. Too much paint. Grumble, 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 grumble. All the paint. All the MS paint. Look at all this MS paint we're doing. This Mrs. paint. I really hope no one tuned into this bloody stream to hope for, like, actual progress, because you are gonna be disappointed! Tremendously disappointed. Do I even want to do that? Nope, 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 nope. As long as you're not starting to use triangle gen, I think you're good. Okay. Alright, what is triangle generation again? Is that a mod? I don't actually remember. I do not remember. Do not remember. What else can I do here? That almost looks like a beak. Anyway, it is time for everyone's favorite time, which is the canoe flip. If anyone's wondering, this is why I tend to default to canoes, because it's very easy to just do, well, that. And over here, we're going to come up. Could have done this earlier, but I didn't. Alright. Also, I could have done so many things, but I did not. Also, I hope no one is hoping for miracles here. Okay. So we're going to be lazy people. Lazy people. Beautiful people. Lazy people. Gonna be lazy all the time. That looks hideous. Okay, let's try the orange. Orange! Hello, orange. I missed you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 3. Yay! You know what? This is too much. Too much! Dial it down, Waterwise. Settle down. You don't need that much jet. You know what you need more of? Love. The secret ingredient was love. The entire time. As I stand before you today, as we build this Stonelight Presence canoe, usual. I really, really could have prefab. This is my damn problem. I do the canoe to save time, and then I just end up repeating everything. I might just trim all that off for a second. Actually, no, I won't. I will not learn my lesson. Why would I do that? Right. And so what happens if someone else redeems a border while Border is currently building a canoe to see if it'll come out? Only one per stream, sadly. What do you mean, sad? I just realized my sea snake has this hover drive disabled, so the push force I had to do the snoot did nothing. What do I took away our waterboarding abilities? Yep. Nope. Nope. You lot must behave. You lot must learn to behave. You lot must learn the ways. Okay. Ah, right. This is something I always forget. I forget to put the rubber on the other side. If you're wondering why I tip my canoe with rubber, it's for safety. I don't want to accidentally impregnate an island when I inevitably drive straight into it. Thank you, Nightworld. And thank you for the stretch, Nightworld again. Suggest re-enabling it will probably help sync this. Free border noise as well. Oh no! Random top hat just redeemed a border noise. And Elival redeemed it. Everyone's doing things. Alright, the border noise is gonna be like so. And the border noise are not free. And the border wisdom: don't try and yell into a water bottle. You will make your eyeballs pop out of your head. There you go. There's some frickin' wisdom for you lot. Affectionate grumbling sounds. Hee hee hee. Okay. There we go. We are winning. Can everyone see how hard we're winning right now? We're winning so hard right now. Bruh, we're winning so hard. We're gonna win all the candy. We're gonna get so swole with win. Don't ask me anything. Don't look at me. Actually, do look at me, but briefly. Oh, heavens help me. Oh no, here we go. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah boy is thinking of aesthetics. That's gonna make this take approximately 1,000,000 billion years longer than it should. Damn it. There we go. Oh dear. Oh no. He's thinking in terms of make thing look pretty. The fool! The fool! The fuel. Also, what I'm doing right now is really dumb. Do not do this. Do not put propulsion before you put all the guts of the thing in. Because, actually, you know what? I'm gonna follow my own damn advice. AI can go... Where can AI go? AI can go over here. I have a handy-dandy prefab. No custom jets because I'm lazy. Actually, wait, no custom jets because, yes, I'm lazy. Not countermeasures, you stupid person. Right, stone, AI, box, medium. And... over here. Oh, thank you, Elival, for the stretch. Border building a submarine. If you want to frame around thrusters, use the 3x3 duct mesh. Oh, right. True. Darn it, Border, I can't see anything because I've set it to 160p. Well, I'll describe it to you. We're building a canoe. You should know that. This canoe look a little bit like duck. If your canoe impregnates a land, it gets canoe rift. Disconnected border-wise. Wait, what? The border was not free. 2 for the price of 1. Alright. This is canoe-shaped. I will not... You know what? We can smooth this out a lot more. We can be smooth. We can be smooth and cool. I have been experimenting in my own time with, like, varying my canoe shapes. And inevitably people are going to be disappointed that I didn't do the standard canoe shape the whole time. Which means the moral of the story is that you can't win. The canoe life, when the canoe life chooses you, that's it! You're a canoeist for life. And you must canoe it. Alright, you know what's gonna be really cute? Like, oh my god, you know what's gonna be really cute? If we put little spikes right here. For absolutely no reason. Oh my frickin' god. There's little green spikes. And it's so good. I love it. Also, I do like every time the canoe game gets redeemed, the canoes seem to grow in size and complexity. Like, listen. Like, you know, what happens is that I run off autopilot when I do the canoes. And unfortunately for me, I've been trying to vary my canoe-ness. Like, I go to the doctor and say, like, my canoe-ness! And the doctor says, bruh, your canoe is a problem. Alright, what's here? Alright, I'm going to... So there. Can I fit everything? Yes, I can. Right, so this is a trick I learned from people at this... I'm so... No. No, I'm scared. Need to put the laser first. Alright, we want laser. Where do we want? We want laser near the front. So we'll put laser near the front. Gonna put laser there, and we're gonna put laser there. And what else are we gonna do? We're going to put that a little bit over there. We're gonna put it over there. And we're going to put a couple there. That's definitely a way to do it. And we're gonna do horrible Tetris. Ugh, I don't like this. Listen. The Tetris is going to be bad, and there's nothing I can do about it. Right. And we're going to spam injectors because this is my life. Engines. Whoops. Engines. 3x3 exhaustless ejector. This 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when in doubt, that should be enough room for laser, probably, hopefully. Crap, I just realized something. This ain't gonna work. Oh, wait, no, it can work. Oh, watch this. Oh, I'm an evil bastard. This is gonna drive people nuts. Assuming I can do it. So if we do this, if we offset these, it means we can slap extra radiators on each side, and they will not connect with each other. I am a silly genius. And there can hopefully be room for fun and activities. What? I know not. Right, now comes the terrible laser Tetris. Brace yourself. And just for giggles, because I was messing around with this the other day, we're going to have an output regulator. And 80%. Gonna put a burst laser on this thing. Is it gonna work well? No! Will it be fun? Yes! I hope. Also, I'm breaking my own rule of, like, don't put stuff right in the middle of your craft. That's silly. Yes. Right, so this will take approximately a zillion years to load. That is okay. And the minimum shot is going to be 105. And now we need a bird. Do alternating single input with 3 meter pumps and destabilizers in the free holes. How about the big 3 expansion steam engine? That won't fit. Do you ever plan to upload all the redeem canoes to the workshop? If I do, it's going to be in one big lump. Also, I think I'm going to do that Someone did suggest, like, making it a tournament with these damn canoes, and it's like, you know what? That could be fun. Do not expect that anytime soon, but that might happen. Okay, very good, very good. How much power does this need? This needs 4,500, which means we have enough power for other things. And it means that... Right, where's the center of mass on this thing? Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go put a nice big laser turret-y thing on this. So, I'm going to do this. This. Do not worry. Everything is under control. I think it's under control. If it isn't under control, remember to panic horribly. Alright, so we got a freaking bird head right here. We're going to have here, like so. What do I want to do here? Do I want to do this? Nope, I want to fill that in nicely. You know what I should do? This. Nope. I'm not that evil. Well, thank you. Laser Tetris full time. Why not use the pump connection on the single input? Because you can't double stack the pumps on that. No, Border, what is this Tetris? Do you have a plan to... How about the big... Well, use the pump connection on the single input because... Now that you mention it, that's a good idea. Let's just do that. Let's go full... Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what? Oh, I was not... What the hell? Wow, if you shift replace... Wait, no, it does work. Oh, thank goodness, okay. Let's just make it a really frickin'... Let's go just full storage on this puppy. Because Eliaval thinks it's a good idea. I might be deliberately misinterpreting what Eliaval was saying. Right, there we go. And 1 for 1. Laser Tetris of all time. No! What did you mean then? What did you mean? Listen, this is what you get for making me do a redeem, alright? This is what you get. Okay, what was I doing? Ah, yes, I was making a horrible canoe. This is my revenge. You make me do a canoe, I do a terrible job of everything except the canoe-ness. Alright, and now we're gonna go over here. Does anyone have further critique on the lasers? Because honestly, I probably need it. I probably deserve to go to hell for what I've just done. Oh dear. Laser submarine. It's not a submarine! Ah! Frickin' people. Oh, chat. Chat, I love you, but at the same time, shut up. Don't shut up, that was a joke. And over here, something like this. And I don't know why I'm making such a thick thing up here. I guess I like my laser turret thing. I could have made this hollow. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? This will fire. Yep, it's going to fire once in a blue moon. Which means I'm going to probably replace all that with something else. Oh my god, this does look like a submarine. What have I done? Alright, Canoe again the standardized turrets. Does everyone remember this? Oh no, that's not going to work well, is it? Right, I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to take this thing and save it as placeholder. And then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put over here a placeholder to access turret. Did I really do heavy armor there? I frickin' did, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's deco. What the hell? This is the turret of all time, for sure. Right, gonna need to replace all of this with other stuff. Alright, yeah, this needs to be replaced with alloy promptly. That should be slightly better. Are we still gonna fall over? Kind of. That was true, right? But should just replace the single bit with a connected pump with destabilizers. Nope, the laser turret just makes it look more like a submarine. Single input already worse than 3x3 in terms of storage or per block using purely as just storage is bad. Listen, if you're gonna critique my laser Tetris, you need to be specific. Alright, I'll redo this. I've had my fun. How would I fix this? I could do a 4x4 in here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do a 4x4 in here, and you can't stop me. Replace the single inputs without a connected with disablers and frequency doublers. I mean, that was what I was kind of planning to do, and then people got mad. Alright, let's just redo all this. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so we're going to have our frequency doubler. This is a very expensive kind of laser Tetris you lot are going to have me build. That's okay, I don't recall a 4x4 and a 5x4. I mean, it works if you put frequency doublers in the last row. That would actually work. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe I should just get on with it, because we're already an hour into the stream, and I don't want to take an ad break until this canoe is done. Eliaval. Right, how intense is this thing? Damage next shot is 220. Okay, this is definitely better. 220 per shot for a... After bloody well all that... The laser turret's in the wrong place. All right, let's do this. Oh dear. It's stuck. Great. Frick. No. I think I might have to do something slightly different here. I might have to do something slightly different. It's okay. This is the most secure lasery thing you've ever seen. Is this still not connected? Where did I put this? Oh, I did. Great. What did I do here? Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, this frickin' bird head is pissing me off. We're gonna do something a little bit more simple. We're gonna take a different laser turret and put googly eyes on it. Where did I put my laser turrets? There I did. so now we do this. And we're gonna go over here and do this. And receiver, channel 1, thank you. Gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Tuno's never gonna get bloody finished, is it? People gonna keep making me do laser things. Meow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Look at this. And now, great googly moogly. Sphere. Wait, sphere off. Actually, no. Perfect. Perfect. And material override is going to be. Where is it? Emissive only. It's going to be 9. And also over here, we're going to have a smaller one. Copy and new. Paste. And it's going to be number 4. And it's going to be way smaller. Scale like so, and so, and rotate like so, and move. Too big. And rotate a little bit. Man, I hope chat didn't say anything important. Laser baguette, burn to a quest, not lined up. What is it? The world is healing. And with some brain tweaks. Yay! Did you put it in a rubber bowl? What? Oh, I did not think of that. I would change the orange part for black and the triangles on the sides off. Alright, this thing's very funny. Alright, now we just need to do... What we need to do is this. What we need to do is this. We need to have a bowl. Mimic sphere off. Show the decoration wireframe. Pitch down like so. 4, 4, 4. And material is alloy, thank you. And the color is lit black. Actually, let's just go sphere. Actually, mimic sphere alloy, yes please. That's definitely not a whole resource hog. That looks terrible, so we're gonna keep it. And some cool pants to the side of the superstructure. Okay, you got it. Whoops. We got a problem. We have the problem. Never mind. Never mind, we've stopped having the problem. We now have the solution. I do like how chat is like... We're helping! We're helping! Perfect. We now have that. Alright, now we can frickin' make this thing fly, probably, hopefully. Yep, it's still not an exact center of mass, but that's okay. And idle thruster. Nope. And a few more of these, and do not worry. We're going to do cool things. We're going to do cool things. This thing has no roll control, but that's okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. This has become a canoe building stream. And it's everyone's fault but mine. Mwahaha. And ions as well. Oops. And roller. 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 This thing's gonna have no pitch control underwater, but that's fine. A 4x4 with some lines and doublers in the middle, just with 3x3 simple. So this is the New Zealand Navy, huh? I wish this was the New Zealand Navy. We have one functional warship. Please don't invade us. We can literally not stop you at all. Right, wings, because this is bird. It needs wings. Wings, I say. Just reminded me of how bad the New Zealand Navy is right now. It's like, no. Why? Why is my country bad? At the Navy. In the Navy. You can sail the 7 seas. This does look like a submarine. I think this is the first time I've aimed for canoe and ended up at submarine. That's impressive for me, honestly. Just need to go set this down here. Pusher. 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 Do I even have enough power for this? Probably not. Right, and the magic of this. Propulsion. More than 4 times less power, please and thank you. Okay then. We're gonna save this thing. Like so, yes, the Emutopia and Kiwiland hypothetical situations. Kiwiland definitely full of Emutopia in the arms race. Yep. Spread to neighbor button, you know. I know, I was hitting it. I really hope no one was hoping for their craft review today. Because single input to one side and everything else is frequency doublers. Dude, something is wrong in New Zealand. Like, the Kiwi is harmless. So, fun fact, larger Kiwi species can kick a stoat to death, which is nice. Which is less impressive when you see the larger Kiwi species are like 10 times the size of a stoat. Some of them are bigger than you think. Where do I need to go? I need to go here. Alright, so on-screen canoes. Stone, light, definitely not submarine. There we go, and this is going to go over here. Wait, maneuver is going to be ship or tank. Use pitch controls, thank you. And behavior is going to be circle. Sure, why not? This thing cannot get out of the frickin' water. That's irritating. People, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. A lot. Damn it! Come on. Come on. Okay, you know what? Helpful is if you... guys? Hello? Why is this thing not firing at all? That's impressive. Hello? Why is that not... Why? Hello? Push up! Up, you fool! This is a real from the depths moment. It's like, frickin'... Can you... Oh! I needed to push the button. You know what's helpful? Pushing the button. Also, I just realized this thing doesn't have any way of propelling itself. Right, how make canoe go? Canoe go like... Canoe go like so. Canoe go like so. Canoe go like so. Like so. I prefer steam jets because why not? Use tilt and pitch to move forward. No! No! Silence! Silence, I say! You know what might be fun is having reverse gear on this thing just because. Right, this thing needs to... This is a fly thing. Ah! Thank you, Ellie. Whoop! I had the same situation. I was like, you don't want to use pitch and then look, oh, the button is not pressed. Yep! Sometimes it's that simple. Whee! Whoops. What am I doing? Right, and now that we're doing everything horribly inefficiently, because of course we are... And this thing is going to be slow as balls. As balls, I say! Do 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 do. Such is the canoe life. Such is the canoe life. This 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 is the canoe life. Yay! This is definitely the flying submarine of all time. Definitely the flying submarine of all time. Wrong color. Wrong color, I say. This is the submarine of all time. It's not a submarine. Now I'm calling it a submarine because I want to. Rolling on it is pretty hard. EW verbal tick number 9. Wait, what? Alright. Did I? No, wow, this thing's rock steady. Jeez. Okay then, let's save like so. How expensive is this thing? It's 100,000K. Wow. I have never made something this stable without faffing around with the PID for a million years. Okay then. Let's spawn in a cheap stone lady thing, shall we? Alright, go forth. And take on the Horus, why not? Why is the laser not working? Oh, this is why. Wait, what? Huh? What have I done? What have I done? Why laser no fire? Is it... Wow, I am a genius at making things that don't work. I have no idea why this laser's not firing. I have literally no idea. And control really helps in that. Start singing with whatever that phrase is. Oh. Why is this not working? Oh, it's because of this stupid thing. 220. What? This is why I don't... Turn that crap off. Jeez. The output regulator does not like me. It does not like me, and I don't like it. If I want to screw up a laser system, I just put that in. Where's the 100k thing? Oh look, it's working. Oh look, this needs to be fleet color. Whee! Hooray! Working! And I'm just gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Hooray! Canoe is functional. Who's winning? No one's winning! I've made something as bad as the Horus, and I'm proud of that. Also, I don't have enough power. No worries, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. When in doubt, just add more of these. Two. There we go. Perfect. Behold, Starlight Canoe. We all live in a laser submarine. A laser submarine. A laser submarine. We all live in a laser submarine. A laser submarine is fun. Whee! It's 100%. That craft is never getting added to the campaign. Regulator has never given me problems. The power problems can be fixed by adding some CJs for speed, change the up thrust from ×4 to ×2. Okay, it hasn't given me problems that I can remember. It always gives me frickin' problems, man. Every time. Okay, I like this thing. It's really stupid. The little googly eyes on the laser turret absolutely sells it. Whee! Yay! Hooray for winning! Hooray for winning! Well then, we can review one bloody craft because of what we've done here, but we have to combat test it against this thing. Oh my word! This is screenshot worthy. Sorry, it is. When my laser system gets damaged, the output regulator just stops the laser from up. That's what. That little setting of, like, minimum shot damage is what I really don't like about the output regulator on the laser, because it means if you, oh, I don't know, get a railgun shell straight through your laser system, it just stops firing entirely. So you get 0 damage instead of some damage. I really hope the SNEK and Auto will be good now. I hope so too. Yay! This is a rare case of a broadsider beating a frontsider. It's almost like if you don't spam heavy armor, like you can put more stuff on other stuff. How are we doing here for frickin'... Not great. Yay! Yay! Victory! Victory! Okay, I like this derpy submarine thing. Is there anything else we want to possibly add to this? Because I don't think we need to. I think it's perfect. I looked at the Google Sheets, other spots open, or all vehicles can one upload his vehicle within the listed rule. If you're going for the way you submit, it's a long time since anyone asked that, what you do is you upload it onto the Steam Workshop with the faction name in the title of your item, spelled correctly, make sure, and say in the description which slot you're going for. And yeah, there are, like, if you see an empty spot, that is an open slot. Most slots are filled, so you can read me on the intensity. The min shot damage should be stopped below charge. The min shot damage should be stopped below card. Okay, there are a couple of godly slots in Stonelight. Yeah, I do not suggest going for godlies unless you're willing to collaborate with people a lot, because I speak from bitter experience, godlies are very hard to make. Like, if you look at, in the Neater campaign, like, stuff like the Singularity and the Laniakea, it's collab efforts. It's like half a dozen people actually working on it, like, passing the blueprint back and forth. Hooray! My crappy Tetris is working. It's very nice. I am procrastinating. Listen. All of you lot get to look at our glorious friend here. And I'm gonna go make more coffee because we're half an hour due for the ad break. Right, so I'm going to vanish. I'm going to do this. And oh no! I'm being eaten by the world! Ah! I'm dead. But I'll be right back. Alright, godlies are easy, just make it more killy. Yeah, sure. I don't... I literally can't read what people are saying. Alright, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, please. Is the Horus dead yet? Same Horus as before. Yep, it is. Whoop. Why did I... Wah! What am I doing? I'm back. It's almost dead. This is how long we're taking to kill something that has no laser defense whatsoever. How fast are we burning through materials? Pretty fast. These are set to be turning thrusters, right? Yes, they are. Thank goodness. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, wow! The Horus almost AI killed this thing. That's funny. Alright. Enough of this silliness. Time to actually work on the campaign. We have enough time to look at 1, maybe 2 designs. 30 pumps total in this thing. Moving to 0 and it should register damage below shot being below 1. You got a hole in your left. That's the intensity, BT, by the way? Yeah. In the game, just by reading the just interesting, but by the way, is pulse laser better in any way than continuous? The ideal, the ideal laser set is like 0 or 1 Q seems to be what people do these days, and every other Q is not as good. Although 4Q is quite fun because it's a laser machine gun. Okay, where am I? I'm here. Let's go to Stone Light of Deaded and Plains and Needhog. Wait, what? That's not a plane! Or is it? What? Is this a plane? Oh no, it just looks like serpent. And, well, I guess this does. It does look like a serpent. Who made this? Duca. Yes, 1Q. It flies like a plane, so as a plane was the judgment when it was accepted. You know what? You got a point. You got a point. Oh wow, this thing is ducked beginning. Oh, look at this little snaky trail. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh, this is so nice. Wait, what does this do? Hold on a second. Is this just a decoy? Yep! That is exactly what it is. Whee! Also like how the snake... Okay, it doesn't have eyelids, but, like, you're still... Snake! Okay, well... The use of trials of the decoy draw. Yep, won't ducks get nerfed soon? I don't know if they'll get nerfed. That just might be less necessary? I'm not sure. Watch the space, though. We might need to revise Duct-mageddon. If the ducts actually get nerfed. Let's see. The Needhog currently doesn't have any notes on it. Alright, we have a checklist. We need to go through it. Let's go through our checklist. Our checklist is... Aesthetics and fleet colors. This looks fleet colory. Whoops. Yep. There's a fast way of checking this, actually. Does everything change? Yep. Oh, wow, that looks different in our colors. And so the press check colors, sub-object clipping, or excess. Alright, we got various things there. That is a laser-on-laser turret by the looks of it. Yep, that is exactly what it is. I like the little snake down there. And this appears to be another one, actually. How much does that clip? It doesn't clip at rest by the looks of it. Nope, it doesn't. Same one over there. How about over here? What is all this? What is all this? That is... I love it when people name their sub-objects, honestly. I never do because I'm lazy, but I should start doing that. Alright, so if we're here, on you. And laser turrets. Oh, there's more over here. Hello. Yep, and that's literally... Oh, look at it. Oh, hello. Is that clipped? Oh, that's clipped. Wait, is it? Oh, no. That's decoed. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, well... Yep, nope, that is perfectly acceptable. That is about as small a laser turret, minus the optics that you can make. I do like it. It has nostril lasers. And then the never has something helpful. Okay, people just talking about lasers, very good. Alright, and these are plasma turrets by the looks of it. Okay, nope, those are railguns. Alright, so... what do we got here? We got pure rail by the looks of it. Yep. Okay. So, usual story, we can mix things up a little bit. Here, I think we're going to look at the Needhog, and then we're going to end stream, because that canoe took an embarrassingly long time. I should have made it a lot smaller, but it was worth it for the googly eyes. They do feel cool, though. The brrr. I do find that, like, yeah, Zero Q... You know what actually is underrated and people don't do? A laser system that is half 0Q and half 1Q. That seems to work decently well. Because it's like half and half of both. Like, Bearclaw Gary Bearclaw uses that system and it seems to work pretty well. Canoodly eyes. Alright, let's see here. Sub-objects, check. Transparent APS clips. Let's see. Let's go look at all the APS. Right, there's only 2 APS guns. I don't see any transparent clips. Very good. They do, and it's not like they're just useless. I use 0Q. 0Q is great. The best thing about it is, like, for lambs, no waste of damage. Very nice. Okay, then. Check. Resource settings. Alright, let's have a look-see here. Alright, check and check. Very good. Resource storage. This is 1.5 million materials. That could actually use a little bit more. That actually has a little bit much. Alright, that is a note. That is definitely a notey note that we can note in our notes. Need hog. Main craft needs more material storage. About 50% of cost. How fast is that drone burning through materials? Not very quickly. Drone could use a little less. Right. Can have less. Alright. Good. I think the small one having extra storage is fine. Okay, yeah, true. You know what? True. True, fair enough. That blind is pretty good, sadly we need to go back to basics on the craft because right now it really sucks in combat. Mostly use Q1 because my craft is too small. That is the thing, 0Q needs to be quite big in order to work. Use 1 Q is good, looks cool, worked out better, so I want 1 laser boat. You're gonna need, lasers are an absolute dogsend in the campaign. Yes, I said dogsend. Lasers might be one of my favorite weapon types to use them because they're such a time saver. If a tiny little plane goes into a death spiral, lasers are what you need. So yeah, they're very good. Okay, auto propulsion. Right. Auto propulsion. Let's see here. Alright, right. Let's see here. Nope, that's very much not auto propulsion. That's set up. Oh, that is set the hell up, isn't it? You don't actually see, like, giant planes like this, I do have to say. Mostly because the main benefit of a plane is that, well, it's small and hard to hit. But, yeah. Here we go. It's definitely doing the thing. Okay, auto propulsion. No auto propulsion on the main craft. Very good. No. I want to look at you. No! I want to look at you! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, hello. There's your booty. Booty! Okay, no auto propulsion here. Excellent. Excellent! My favorite, yes. Okay, auto propulsion check. Repair bots. Do you have repair bots? Nope. Repair. Be repaired. Ah, okay, no repair bots. Good. And. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. And no repair bots. Good. Good. Needhog is looking good. And functionality and combat testing. I did make custom laser sounds. You can upload audio files and use the URL and game. Few of the funny modes properly. I made a powerful for SND up. I need to remember that. I clearly just need to bribe my way to get them stored somewhere on the website. Okay then, let us fling our friend here against something big. Alright, so the Needhog is 1.5 million materials. What is a Concave thing that's 1.5 million materials? Hello, Equilibrium. Ah, this might be the one time the Equilibrium doesn't do well. Oh my god, that's actually a lot of damage. Whee! Oh, that little snake drone is incredible. I need to steal that thing for my purposes. Is the AFD cramp going to hit? No, they're not. Alright, so the lasers do get turned off, unfortunately, by the lambs doing things. Alright, problem is the Equilibrium is fast as hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ah, no, that's bad. Oh dear. You have an open spot on your craft deco spreadsheet. Hey, you said this, but against this is going to do. Yes, I'll do that in a second. Calm down. Calm down. Also, my little canoe's going to lose, but like, okay, so homework for this is definitely fighting the Equilibrium. Okay. Alright. Combat. Testing benchmark. GD Equilibrium. The Equilibrium, I think, is actually kind of dangerous. It's like, it is a very glass cannony thing. Benchmark, not benchcraft. Okay then, GD Equilibrium. Not Menschcraft. I swear I know how to spell things. The Needhog is still flying though, and that's kind of impressive. Actually, it's winning. That might have been premature. What is this? How strong is that lambs? I genuinely can't tell who's going to win this one. Oh, he is. Ah, right. Once again, fast hydrofoils are really cool. I like them. This, I don't know who's going to win this one. Actually, no, the Equilibriums... Okay, never mind. We need a new combat testing benchmark. Because the Equilibrium is... Does it have... Wait, does the Equilibrium not have smoke? The Equilibrium doesn't appear to have any laser defense at all. That's interesting. Also, that is a hell of a burst laser, my goodness. Damage scramble, both? Probably both. Oh, right, it also has that burst gun. Lots of You know, I would like burst lasers a lot more if you didn't need the frickin' output regulator, which I hate. Oh, that was rude! Uh-oh. And AI dead. Wow. Alright, well. Needhog won that one. Well done. Alright, gonna remove that. Combat testing benchmark. Let's be really mean. Let's be really mean. Let's be really mean. Let's be really mean. Oh, yeah. We will test against my little laser thingy. No worries. Okay. 1.5 million smackers. Equilibrium. What's the quasar? I don't actually remember what the quasar even is. Good love it, I suppose hovercraft flies up to the snake. Yep! I still don't get the hate for that, but I've mentioned it before. It's because if the laser system gets damaged and it can't make the minimum shot damage, it just stops firing completely. That's why. That's the main reason I don't like it. Does hurt when you want multiple combiners fighting at the same time. That too. He just doesn't understand how to set it up. That as well. Like, there's just something about it I don't get. I don't understand it. One thing I feel I don't know is, does smoke from a smoker stay at the block or is it stuck in the world like the particles are up at the back of the craft? It kind of sticks with the craft, but the faster your craft is moving, the less of an effect it has to kind of represent the smoke being left behind. Lawrence. If you're hiring people, I really hope that, Oh, that's the quasar. Oh my god. Oh, right, this thing, which is badly needs updating. Okay, it just fell into the water. Did that just take out all the weapons on this? It did! It sniped the AI. That was a very lucky shot, though. Let's try that again. Submarine. Relax. The submarine will get tested. Alright, so Needhog. Let's try that again. Let's try it against the Quasar. The Quasar has, like, notes on it, like, a zillion miles long, so... Like, that's why I bloody well hate Pierce packs. They're ridiculous. I do love Pew Pew Plasma. It sucks that it's bad. That missed horribly. Alright, the Quasar's not a good combat testing benchmark because... Oh, wow, it killed the snake. It's not a good combat testing benchmark because this thing needs a lot of work done to it. It's already started. Okay, let's go gambling. Yep, the self-drowned. There's what this thing is. Okay. What's another combat testing thing? Alright, I do want to see... Oh, too low, it's gonna despawn. Unfortunately. Alright, we need a better crash test dummy for this. What is a good crash test dummy for our friend here? It might actually be fine combat-wise, now I think about it. Quasar, Permian. I want to throw this against the Permian. Doing better than expected. I think it's the least godly of my godlies. Quasar Sophia. To be honest, I would like to help to land the craft of Lamp Plant, aka the subs and Heli is gonna need. Okay, people, Eliaval needs help. Help Eliaval, please. I would do it, but I'm lazy and preoccupied. Both of those things at the same time. Right, this thing doesn't need to beat. I just want to see how this does. If this thing does well against the Permian, I think we'll be good. Somehow I doubt that, because that railgun on the Permian is ridiculous. It's actually frickin' winning. It is winning against the Permian. Could it win against the Seismotron? I don't know. What the hell was that? Oh, that was the railgun. Poor Permian. I think the Needhog actually, like, combat-wise is fine. This thing does a crap ton of damage if you're silly enough to let it. You know what? Request for... Are those trail gens max size? Hold on, I want to see something. I want to see something. Trail gens. Where is the trail gens? Where is the trail gens? Taper widths, end widths. Start with, taper width, end width, set trail time to... Request! Make trail times a lot longer. That's my request for the Needhog, because it'd be so cool to have like a very big snake thing. Actually, now I want to see what that looks like. Also, how does it wiggle like that? That's so cool the way it wiggles. Where's the bloody... There it is. Oh, that's so cool. If you do this, what does this look like? Yay! Actually looks like Snake! Main rail is funky super bead thump. That's a lot of ducts, yep. Smaller submarine, wiggle this in breadboard. Yeah! Alright, ooh, wow, that was a nasty hit. Still technically winning, though. Alright, request for the Needhog. Request, make trail generator trail longer. Longer for long snake. Yay! Alright, that's about it. Alright, no, it did not beat the Permian. But considering that the Permian is a boss craft, and is like 500k more expensive, I think that's reasonable. I think the Needhog is, I don't know, just make more godly, as much as possible. Okay, see you, Orange. Bye. Right, Dooku, well done. I love this thing. Very good. Alright, we do need to test it against our horrible little friend, but first I'm going to finish typing up the notes for our friend here. This, gonna do this, don't mind me. Gonna do this. Today is the 30th, oh my god. Alright, Needhog. Over here on the workshop. Let's see. There's the Needhog. It is a snake. Snaky snake. Snaky snake. Snaky, 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 snaky friend. Snaky snake. Snaky snake. Snaky, 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 snaky friend. That's really not many notes. And I'm very happy about that. Cheers. And the ting over here. We managed to inspect one thing and build a canoe. We're so good at this. Right. And perfect. Right, now we need to go to the custom battle simulator thingy. Alright, because I did say I would test the Needhog against our stupid canoe, and, well, it's time to do that. Because, well, today is not a productive day. Apparently. Alright, there we go, and go. What the hell is this? That is not what I wanted to do at all. What the? Not placeholder, standard. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, so Needhog is there. 1.5 million. Which means... Oh, tell me it's not going to be 150 of these little bastards. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, maybe this won't be so bad. Did I do math wrong in my head? Probably. We're gonna... Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Jeez, I wonder what's gonna win, the complete craft or the thing made in about, I don't know, an hour. How many of these are there? 15. Great. 15. So I think we're gonna do 8 vehicles per row, 500 backwards. And just for giggles, we're gonna do, well, Starlight Presence and strong altitude, apply to all, and Starlight Presence. Oh boy. One is technically a productive. Yep. Is the Needhog supposed to have 2 vehicles? Yes. Yes, it is. 2 vehicles? No, it has just 1. I mean, sub-vehicle-wise. Alright, so there is the Stormlight, definitely not a submarine. And we immediately are seeing stuff. Just gonna need to drop the font size a little bit. Just a little bit so we cannot read. So we can actually see what's happening. Right. The Needhog is taking basically no damage. Actually, it is taking damage. Look at that. Oh no! The Vitra! No! The power of disco! Flashing light warning. If my stupid little canoe wins this, I'm gonna be really annoyed, actually. Does this thing have smoke defense? I actually don't know. Hold on, let's see here. I can't read. This is bad. Whoops. I mean, name. Planar shield. Do we have any? I can't see. Duker, help! It does have smoke dispensers. That makes sense. How is my stupid how are all my canoes not dead yet? Okay, one of them is. Thank goodness. Alright, problem with the Needhog being made mostly of alloy. Alright, the armor scheme might need a bit of a rethink. Because that's not good. That's the one thing I didn't... I'm gonna put that in my notes. Armor. Alright, gonna add a note to the need hog. Replace. Wedge. Corner armor with beam slopes. Because beam slopes are the good, as it turns out. Where is... Damn it, hold on. History. Look at that! We actually managed to figure something out with friggin... What did it go? Also... That is the rethink after consulting people. What, really? This is the rethink? The rethought armor? I don't know who told you to do this, but this, I don't... Hang on. I need to test this. Hold on a second. I need to test this later. Okay, so that is... Just need... Oh, no. I was supposed to look at the Nephilim. Uh-oh. Sorry, Orange. Test Nikon armor scheme. Would you not want to snake that on fire? That looks like Gmod is of armor. Is that, I take it that's not a compliment. Yep. I'm gonna wait for Team Definitely Not Submarine to drop to 50% health, maybe less. It was vertical before that wanted multiple layers of that mixed in with the normal stuff. There's actually block confetti coming off our friend here. Not much, but... Hold on a second, what's in here? Ah, there's the stuff. There's the stuff. And ducts. Quack, quack. Who are you aiming at? Over here you're aiming. See, this is the difference between stuff that bounces and stuff that doesn't. Stuff that doesn't bounce dies. Armor is just having more HP than incoming has damage. Not exactly, Benjamin. Like, there's cunning tricks and stuff you can do with air gaps and kinetic resistance. The short version is that when in doubt, beam slopes. I'll call it an ordinance, so as soon as trouble you someone like that, that's why I said it. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Night World. Alright, we know how this is gonna go. The Needle has actually dropped to like 94% health. Is there critical stuff happening in there? I can't even tell. Yep, gonna let that... Wow, look at all the... Uh-oh. Don't flop onto the land now, that's bad. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's very close. Ooh, when you see the shadow, that's close. I don't know why, that just reminded me of one of Azusa's builds right now for some reason. Do I see metal in there? No, I don't. Also, again, apologies for, like, lots of flashing lights. Needlehawks are down to 92%. It's almost like you just slap a laser on something, it just kind of works. Armor, I have wood or slightly better wood, HP is all I have. Yeah, don't do that. Power things. Internal slanted armor. It's the garage of piss lasers. Okay, yes, I grant you, them lasers are yellow. That means piss. Are these things damaged? That thing's damaged for sure. Yeah, there's only going to be surface damage done to the Needhog, I think. AI dead? No? Okay. Even if the armor isn't the best it could be, it makes it look like scales. You know what? Fair point. Whee! It is quite fun to watch this thing get peeled like this, I do have to say. It's very appealing. How fast is this going? This thing is like burning to death, that's for sure. Did I accidentally counter this thing for pound? If so, that's very silly. Wait, do those jets have clearance back there? They do. I can't believe my stupid little canoe boat is managing to drop this down to 90% health. That's very silly. Admittedly, this is an alloy flying thing. So it's now a banana, got it? It survived getting its bum eaten by 3 combines, can take quite a beating. Nice. Border becomes faceless. Oh my goodness. Wood probably makes for good sub-vehicle armor. It's cheap so it heals quicker. There is that. The main thing wood is good for is cheapness, and just something stopping it. And wood backed by something is quite nice. I don't know, wood has its place. Definitely has its place. No complaints about the wood. And gonna let one more thing disintegrate, and then I'm calling it there. In fact, I'm calling it right now. Let's raid... Who do we raid? We've got a choice between Gorlath and Neckelboy Blue. So let's just get our standard issue. Okay, New Zealand $2 coin. Heads. R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth II. Tails, the Heron. Alright, heads, Gorlath, tails, Neckelboy. Gorlath, it is! Well, we didn't do crap today. We looked at 2 vehicles, technically. We built a canoe and... yeah. This right here is why Pierce lasers are better. Border Wisdom is, beware the canoe build prompt. It will strike right when you don't need it. Now the boss has just 200 of those floating canoes. You should make the king crab gun to be just 1 meter loads with no defusers and all frag. If it blows up, you crash. Please, no! Don't do that. No! Rude. Okay, let's raid Gorlath. Come on. Raid Gorlath. Streams, playing Vintage Story. I swear next time, tomorrow, we will actually look at stuff because, we need to make up for today. Thank you, Elliot Val, for the canoe prompt. It was really fun. Alright, you ready? It's about a 1990 or something stupid. Yep. Okay, we're raiding now. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow for more Plutono progress, kind of. Bye!